Hi guys, welcome along to Nardi Elder Gaming and Miss Survival. So we're back at, I don't know, is this episode 4? I think something like that. So I think what we're going to need to be doing in this one is probably building up our ammunition stock a little bit, because we need to be getting in the school and we need to be taking out that bloater so that I can get me a decent flamethrower. So that's going to be our plan. So it is going to be a bit of a loot run and stuff tonight. Let's have a look at our map, shall we? See where we can go. So there's nothing in personal space. Be a good place for a base though, I would have thought. Well, I don't think there's a Jenny or anything up there at the moment. I think it's literally just an empty space. Seekers down here, which will make it very difficult to get in and loot this area. Seekers obviously in the community. Let's have a look. So I suppose we could go down to the hunting areas and have a look around those. Of course, there'll probably be bears down there, but as you all know, I'll just take them out with one single shot. They won't be a problem for me at all. So there, we could also loot some of the motel as well, but I'd need to use ammo for that. And I'm trying to avoid using ammo as much as possible because I want to take a load of it down to the school. So we're going to have to do a little bit of just running around and having a look. So I think what we'll do, we'll come out, we'll go down this way, we'll do the loop, go into this area first, have a little look around here, find what we can, go around here, find what we can around here. There won't be much in the old mine. Definitely nothing in the old waterwork, apart from little bits and pieces outside, which we'll have a look at. Never anything in the power plant, and we might have to have another look around the sawmill as well. So that's the sort of thing we'll do today. So let's have a look who's in chat. TR's there as always. Moose is there. Unfollow Nadia's an awesome song and I'm jealous. Well, it is an awesome song. There's nothing I can be nothing else I can be saying about that, is there? An awesome song about an awesome subject, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, I noticed you've been doing that as well, Moose. That's brilliant, mate. Thanks a lot for doing that. And yes, I think we are up one sub from yesterday. Jimmy, no, they're not Temu bears. They're real deadly bears, and you know it. Don't go giving me that shit. Right, let's see what we got. So we got plenty of food there. That's not going to be a problem. We got a Shemeti. Excellent. And a few little bits and pieces in here. Have I got a bulletproof vest on? That I do not know. Let's have a look. I have. It's about halfway down, so that's okay. We can keep that one in there then. And we got a healing kit there if we need it. So yeah, we'll go out. We'll do a little bit of hunting around. How's this doing? So I think I took all the water out of there, didn't I? So I will need to top that up at some point. But we don't need it just yet. I've got 2.5 litres in there, and I've got plenty in the car as well. So that's good. That's all good. Ammo is not good. Nothing in there. Barely anything in there, but I think I'll move that over to the other side. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. No worries. Right. Let's put those in there and those in there. I've got matches in there, so let's move those up with that one. Marvellous. And I think I've got some boots, haven't I? Yeah, I've got boots. So we're doing well. Arm protector. I think I can actually make arm protectors, if I remember rightly. That's a shield. I suppose we need to make the the saw bench soon as well. These don't seem to do anything at the moment. I don't know whether they're going to in time, which I would like to think they are. Marvellous. Right, so let's go out and let's get a little bit of driving done. So we'll go down, we'll find the hunting spots. Let's just have a look in this area first. So we're going to try and pick up everything that we can find. Everything useful anyway. That's dug down quite a bit. Don't think there was much in this one apart from plates, if I remember rightly. Yeah, nothing. So very little in there. In theory, I could try and take out this bandit base and loot that, but I'll probably use quite a bit of ammunition trying to do that. Unless I can take them on at a distance with the hunting rifle, but I don't think I brought the hunting rifle with me on this one. Hunger's a bit down, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. No, so I got the shotgun. I didn't bring the hunting rifle, unless I've got that in here somewhere. I don't recall seeing it. I don't think I've got the scope either at the moment. No. So we'll have to forget about that one. Looted this area last time. We'll just check this just to make sure there's nothing in there. I don't think it's worth going in there because we did loot that. So how much ammo have I got? So I got 10 shots in this, 10 shots in that, no shots in the Pt3 at all, and 1 shot in the shotgun. Excellent. And I think I've actually got more 9mm in here. Right, oh no, it's up there. Right. Let's go into the first hunting area. There's a bear, and look at that, that is not a Temu bear. That is an actual bear. An actual vicious bear that I have no ammo to kill at the moment, so I'm not going to waste ammo on that one. Saw something over here. Let's go and have a look at this area. As long as there's no bears. Looks like a dumping spot. A plate, that come in handy. There's usually quite a lot of lashings around this area. Another bucket's always handy. Shit, 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 there's a bear after me. It was the bear's welfare that I was thinking of, you know. Right, we'll have a quick look in here. Sometimes there's a few decent bits in there. Is that a sleeping bear? Of course it is. Let's make sure that one hasn't followed me. Don't give me that, TR. Don't give me that this early on in the game. You know there was a bear there. Right, we can get another bit of storage out of this one. As long as the bear leaves me the fuck alone. Now this is not going to sit properly on here. So I'll have to rearrange it when we're back down on solid ground. Don't worry about that. Just ignore that. That didn't happen. Right, let's go back up around the other side. Yeah, of course you saw that. Right, what's that? Tell me, TR, what is that? What is that right in front of me? Tell me what that is, TR. Tell me what that is. And I don't want to hear no Temu shit. Right, there's a lot I want to loot from this area. But that bear could be problematic. Might have to run quick. another one of those. And I definitely want that. Hopefully that should be alright on there until we can move it. I'm not even going to acknowledge that one, TR. Not even going to acknowledge it. I just breezed past it. Ah, there we go. It's a bit of revolver ammo. That is a very, very valid question. He might have run away from it, but I didn't. I am the double great Temu bear hunter. Shotties, that's good. All the developers are going to do is tell you how great I am. And you know they will. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll rest up on top of here till it gets light again. I will need some food though, because I'm very, very hungry. Let's grab one of them. That'll do us through. Yeah, only for amateurs, Moose. For amateurs, not professional gamers like what I am. I'm absolutely spiffing at this game. Right, sleepy time. Food poisoning, excellent. Because I forgot to eat anything, didn't I? Brilliant. Right. Let's eat that. And my matches are getting wet. I don't need secret god modes. In fact, the bears need a secret god mode against me. Right, I need to get rid of these matches and firewood a minute, otherwise they're going to get ruined. That's what it is, Moose. I knew it was something like that. Because I knew you wouldn't do it normally. Not to Nardi. This is rifle ammo, I'll keep that. Shotty ammo, definitely keeping that. That can go in there. Let's get rid of that. No, I can't get rid of those like that. There's not enough room. Let's have a look at these. Marvellous. Right. Let's put those in there. Keep them secret, keep them safe. They can go in there. Exactly. That does actually get me in this, Jimmy, why they call it food poisoning. They should really just call it starvation, I suppose. I can't be poisoned by something I haven't actually eaten. It's fair to say, isn't it? I'm going to sleep 1 hour to let it brighten up a little bit. There we go. Shouldn't have left the torch on. Probably warm the battery right down now. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's gone down to 1%. Excellent. You saw a bear, TR. You saw 2 bears, and you know you did. You're just trying to diss me on stream, and it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Barely. So we're starting on the bear jokes again now. The moose has got the ball running. Let's see if we can come up with a new one. And nothing like trying to say Nardi killed a bear as a joke. Nothing like that. No. Not having any of it, TR. Oh look, there's one of the bears that TR didn't see. There, look, sitting right in front of me having a look. That would actually make a pretty good thumbnail, wouldn't it? Maybe it'll have to be the thumbnail for the next instalment of Nardi Kills Bears with his bare hands. You can do. Whoa! What the hell did I hit then? Probably a chicken or something. Can you hear that? That is the sound of Nardi not listening to all this negativity. Far too much negativity. This playthrough has been very tight on the ammunition. I'm just ignoring all this pure negativity. Come on, give me some ammo. We got another double barrel shotty. Oh, they're going to start getting wet straight away. Salt, we'll have that. Another one of those to take back to the base. And let's try and get rid of those. And I think that's all that's getting damaged. Marvellous. Right, let's get rid of some of this other stuff we don't need for the time being. Excellent. Right, so how much shotty ammo have we got now? 2. Marvellous. 11 9mm and 8 rifle. That is nowhere near enough to be going into the school. That'd just be one shot, and that's nowhere near enough to take out a blower. That's where we started off. Yeah, water's not great, but let's drink it anyway. Marvellous. Blueberries. They're sort of do-ish. Right, we've been around, so let's go down to the other hunting area, and I can sort those containers out as well. Oh, it's amazing. You gotta love a bit of gravity. Right, so we should be around about here. So we go opposite the sawmill. We might have to go back in the sawmill and have another little look around there. We did that house last time. There was nothing in there at all. We cleared this area out, wasted loads of ammo that I now regret. There. There's another bear. Just to let you guys know. Right. I want to get at the top of here and see if there's anything in here. Probably not. No, there's no mods in this game. You know there isn't. What's he got? Ah, some shotty. Excellent. We'll have that, we'll have that, and that. And we might as well have that. And I'll eat that while I'm here. There's no Winnie the Pooh mod activated. You should just rejoice that you're in the presence of an amazing bear hunter. But the bears are just too scared to mess with. See, they're too scared to come anywhere near me. Where's he gone now? He's probably run off. I did a minute ago. I was sat right in front of that bear. Right, let's see what we got in here. A revolver at last. Excellent. Let's swap that with a shimei. To be fair, you never actually said it couldn't be in the car. That rule has never been stipulated. This won't be a bad little base. Yeah, it might be too late to stipulate it now though, Jimmy. You know, the moment's gone. The bear's run off. Or he might be asleep over there. One of the two. He's fallen asleep right next to the van. Marvellous. There you see, look. I'm right in front of a bear that's now attacking my car. Marvellous. I was going to, but you know, the rain's coming down. It's getting a bit wet around here, you know. And it's not fair on the bear for me to attack it like that constantly. Marvellous. You've all seen me kill bears in this game before, don't give me that. I don't want to get a nickname of the ultimate bear terminator. Those crates are floating. TR, one question. Why have I got a walking stick in that picture? Marvellous. Dentry, how you doing? Didn't notice you sneak in there, mate. Really, Moose? Really? Putting me in a silly bear costume like that. It's totally existent bears. There's more bears than you can shake a stick at. take these two with me. Well, I don't know who that is driving that moose, but it definitely isn't Nardi. No, that's not what I wanted to happen. I did have an idea that it might, to be fair. Arse. Right, let's... I can't turn these round, I'm not on flat ground. Right. It actually looks a fair little bit like me. Shocking. Right, that's a bit better. There, and let's go and get this floating one. Oh, that reminds me, guys. I spoke to Mufu last night, and he said that he no longer has to have the eye injections because they think everything's healing up nicely for him, which is good news. So hopefully in the not too distant future he'll be able to come back to us. He said he's sort of chomping at the bit, but he keeps sort of ignoring what the doctors are telling him and trying to do too much. So he said he's had to sort of bite the bullet and, you know, do what they say. Otherwise it'd just take him a lot longer to heal up. So it's all good. Even though we won't see him for a while, at least we know he's healing up. Yeah, I mean, we've got a dodgy mod at the moment. A Temu mod. So, it'll do for now, I suppose. Right, I think we need to go down to the tunnel and have a look around there, see if we can find anything down there. think what we should do actually is load up the revolver. For that I'll need revolver ammo, which we've got a lot of. So let's get rid of the rifle shots. Sorry, the hunting rifle shots. Keep the other rifle shots. Get rid of that. I'm going to keep the Shimeti because we might use that in a minute. Right, and the tools, back, fishing, rod, there we go. Right, so we could go into the school to see if we can find ammo in there. I mean, what better place to find ammo in the school, you know? Unfortunately. In fact, I might even be able to go to the school with the Shimeti. Absolutely, Moose. Yeah, I told him that was really good news. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do here. We are going to build a temporary base. I don't want to waste my ammo, Moose. Can't waste my ammo. Right, I need sticks, lashings, and rags. I've got rags, definitely. I should be able to find sticks around here. It's always a probability. Always Dentry. It's a low possibility because I'm so good. Yeah, I want to stick, it's not them, but there we go. Right, let's go and find a little tree. Right, let's get an axe. I'm going to need an axe for this. I'll be absolutely fine. Don't you guys worry about it. what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Of course I'm not going to die. This is just, you know, a precaution. TR, I don't mind that picture because Debbie's in it. Maybe I am building a ramp, I just don't want to tell you about it. Might be a secret ramp. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Right, I need 4 ropes. I know we've got rope. Plenty of rope somewhere. There's one. If we've only got one, I'm going to rage quit. Because I've been picking up rope left, right and centre. 4 rope, there we go, I'm happy. Moose, to be fair, the tent you just put in Discord is probably better than what I'm making. Even though it's made by T-Moon. Right. There we go, we've now got a spawn point. Now we're going to go in there and kick some ass, which roughly translates to get my ass kicked. Actually, I will go and put a new battery in the torch before we do anything. Entry, don't go over into Discord and start encouraging them. Marvellous. Right, so that's where the bloater is. Right, he's going to burst out that door as soon as I go to. See, if I had the flamethrower, I could take him out in minutes, seconds even. But I don't have it. Oh, why don't you come and join the party then? A bulletproof zombie, even though I'm using a machete. Moose, don't go putting a bear in it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by the way you lot treat me. I bring you all this quality gaming. Yeah, they're probably hiding in there because they've heard about me. Oh, here's Steve. Steve's going to jump on the bandwagon now and start giving me hassle. You were supposed to be on my side last night. And you joined the dark side. Joined the dark side. How you doing anyway, Steve? Marvellous. And I'm not listening to your press X for this and press X for that. Not listening to it. Shotty's excellent. Let's have a drink, shall we? I'm going to have some of my water as well. And as the same as yesterday, I'm not sharing it with you lot. Give me all this hassle. Accusing me of only fighting Temu bears. Right, let's go up another level. My health's down a bit. Three of them, damn it. See if I can draw them out. Oh, you shit. Yeah, I'll soon get that back. Got the revolver now. Yeah, that's what you get. Rez is here. How we doing, Rez? And before you start telling me to press X, Steve's already been telling me to. Where's my Schmetty gone? My Schmetty's vanished. Oh, you cheating game. Yeah, I just pressed Y, you know, for science. I see. So I'll make sure I press Y in a minute. Actually, no, I don't need to because I don't use God mode because I'm a legend. Fucking shoot him, you stupid, fucking useless prick with a gun. Stupid cheating game. The gun was being a dickhead. I'm good, Raz, I'm good. I'm enjoying life. Loving me a bit of mist. You missed it as well, Raz. Earlier on I killed 7 bears with my bare hands. This is a brilliant place to build a base. I had one on one of my base builds up here once. The bow in this game is pants. That's just my way of saying it's crap. The crossbow's not very good either. It's already a ramp there, look. See, for science, I just hurt my leg. Yeah, that's what you get for messing with me, mate. There's a bullet in the back of the head. No cardboard cutout on that one, he's moving. Not any... It was definitely there. There was a zombie there. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Girl Gamer was good. I listened to that one earlier, Raz. Right, so let's see what we've actually got from the end of this little run through the school. The floor had a right old munch on that one. So we've got 12 shotties, 19 rifle, 40 odd revolver, 17 9mm. Still not really enough for what I want. I think I've got a reflex sight already on this one. Right, I'm annoyed that I lost my Shimei. Yeah, we don't talk about the click. Well, you lot do all the time, but... TR, that picture just makes me look like a geriatric barn dancer. I'm not a barn dancer. My 21st, I can't remember that long ago. Anyone who's not in Discord probably wonders what the hell we're talking about. Anyone who is in Discord probably wonders what the hell we're talking about. Got a feeling I already did this place. I think we might have to go into the tunnel. can't take on Sergeant Krusty Arm just yet. I could use some of the shotty shells to take out the Seekers, but I haven't got enough burny, fiery stuff to take out the heart, so they just spawn back in again. Right, let's see if they've done anything to get these lights looking better. I guess that's a big resounding no. No. I suppose it is close to a bunker, isn't it? Nearest you're going to get until they actually add the bunkers. Oh look. What the flipping stupid hell stupidity happened there? Right, I reckon I've lost all that lot now, falling through the ground like that. Right guys, we've got to go back to the vehicle, so it's going to be a little bit of a slow run. I'm annoyed now. I think we are going to lose that gear because it fell through the floor. Bug. Mega bug. Not falling for that one, Rez. You know the bears exist. Yeah, there should have been a zombie down there with me, shouldn't there? Yeah, I shouldn't have to be saving all the time. This game is usually pretty good. I very rarely ever come up with a bug like that. No, I don't come up against that many, Rez. Not for an early access game like this. It's actually quite good. If they are bugs, they're not like major bugs like that. I get tunnel lag. The tunnel needs work. They haven't done any work on the tunnel for a long, long time. Right. think we'll go down this side. We're going through there. That might lead us down the tunnel, unfortunately, but I'm annoyed now. I'm gonna have to see what weapons I've got actually, because I've got to replace the ones I've lost. I know I've got another shotty. Right, let's see where I put that other shotty. That was one of these, I think. So I've got another Shimei, we'll have that. Take some water with me. Let's see, I'm a shotty. That Shimei's at 100, that was at 80, that's fine. Run out, so let's get that one, equip that. We've got another rifle in there, but I don't need that at the moment. 19 rifle. So we'll put the rifle ammo in there for the time being. Don't need that because I lost my gun. Lost all my shotty ammo. Down there, we've got one there, and we've got this one acting like a fucking idiot. .9mm in this is shite. Got enough shots in that to do a few. Got a few more now, that's good. Forgot about them things. I think you could only kill them with fire now. Oh, I don't want to waste anything on me. I'll take the ammo, but it's the wrong sort that I need at the moment. Yeah, I'm happy with all that lot. This is where you really need the flamethrower. Just a couple of little blasts takes those things out. That's crowbar. A girl once said to me, "Does this dress make my ass look fat?" I said, "No, your ass does that." Don't want that getting wet. Let's give him a hat. Get rid of all this stuff we don't need at the moment. We can eat that. We'll eat that. I knew a girl who was so fat that her baby photos were taken by the Hubble telescope. She had to put her belt on with a boomerang. Using too much ammo up. Not happy with this situation. Sometimes, till these fucking things start attacking you, you can only kill them with fire. Batteries, excellent. Yeah, I can make Molotovs. I haven't made any at the moment. That's only when I'm playing Icarus. You shit. Forgot he was there. It's a waste using them on anything that's not worth it. You want to save them for things like bloaters and seekers. Right, let's get back to the base. I may have to use a certain menu to regain the stuff that I lost. And get rid of some of this storage as well. Yeah, I know, it's not good. Oh, I fucking hate this. Fucking... Alright, let's get my jack back out. Even though I'm English. And to be fair to you, I don't quite know how to take the Nardi's Love Tunnel bit. Oh, you fucking idiot, I took the engine out now. Stop reading chat, Nardi, and do the game. Put the engine down for a minute. Finally, there we go. No, I don't believe that. Don't believe that wheel turns anything. Marvellous. Right, now we'll try and get back to base. Don't want to carry that around. They've really got to get these headlights working. I mean, that is crap. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will leave the truck here for now, because we can't see a thing. It could have been maybe they were expecting more bear activity. Yeah, you're right. They're definitely expecting too much. Right, let's go and regain the car. Let's have a drink first. Let's have a drink, shall we? I'm going to have a real drink. My special water. Do you know, after playing this, when I get onto Discord afterwards, it takes me nearly as long as a full playthrough of this to actually read through all the messages. There we go. Right, so I need to get that making more water at the moment. So let's find where I put those spare buckets. The bouquets. I'll put it up in here. Definitely picked up a bucket. That might be around the other side. I 100% picked up a bucket. Now I'm annoyed. Right, I suppose I'll have to do it with one bucket now, won't I? Right, I think I'll put the bucket back in here. It's a bouquet. We don't call it a pail like you Americans. That's what we call open face crash helmets over here. Piss pots. Alright, there's my hunting rifle. But I'm not going to use that until I manage to find some... I find a scope for it. Right, let's get some water on the go. Let's see what I need. I'm going to need some bark. I did pick up some bark, but I don't know whether I did anything in it with it apart from put it there. Marvellous. So we got that, and I know I picked up some firewood as well. But if not, firewood's easy to get hold of. There it is. And I just need my soggy matches, which I think were in there. Excellent. Right, let's go and fill up this bucket. I wouldn't know about that dentry, you know, I'm too young to remember the early nursery rhymes. Only the later ones. I'm not as old as you lot. The elder in Nardi Elder Gaming is named after the elderberry. Right, 13 litres, that's quite good. I might go and get another load. I think it can do about 16 litres, I think. That will do us. There we go, 16 litres. Right, let's get that going. So that's water sorted. Food we're alright with. We got cans of food. Right, let's see what else we want to build around here. Cooking pot we can do later for rending down the fat when we hunt the animals. No, I didn't. I can get that at any time though, Dentry. Right, we might be able to build this, to be fair. Because I can make the arm up easily enough. Screws are easy to make. Got plenty of that, but I don't know if I've got as much as 16, and I've probably got an electric part somewhere. So I do want to make that soon. So I think what I'll do is I'll blueprint that. over here. It's the Bouquet residence, the lady of the house speaking. I used to really like that program. It was funny. So I've got 12 metals out here, and I know I've got more in here. So we've got plenty to do that with. So let's go and chuck that in it now. I need the screwdriver and the hammer, don't I? Of course I do. Where did I put them? I hear you ask. So I need that. Did I go and get the... Can't remember whether I may have to go into the motel to go and get that other. To get the other part of this control arm. So I know there's one in one of the storage rooms. Yeah, my mum used to love that program as well. That was her favourite. She was on about her son Sheridan. Yeah, so do I, Rez. Feel ancient now. Yeah, you can find quite a few episodes of it on YouTube. I was watching them a little while ago. No, it's Patricia Routledge. Absolutely, Res, old bean. I got to sort some of this shit out at some point. Eat those. Then Richard Wilson, yeah, he was 1 foot in the grave. You might actually hear me using his phrase every now and then in the games as well. Unbelievable. I do tend to say it a lot. Right, I think we need to go and find the saw blade part of this in order to finish making it. I've got the blades, but I haven't got the cover for it. But I know exactly where they are. I've only got 5 shots in there now. Yeah, Red Dwarf. Excellent program. And they're still talking about making another season. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rez. I always end up singing the second verse of that whenever someone says it. The second line of that, rather, whenever someone says it. And half of them think I'm insane. The other half know I'm insane. Right. This weapon's shit. Where's my shemeti? That'll sort them out. Chicken shit running off like that. Right, I've got to be careful here because that bloater will come out. There it is. I'll wait for it to go back round the corner again. Then I should be able to get into those storage units. There it is. Marvellous. I've never actually heard of those red, green, Letterkenny. Maybe we haven't had them over here. Right, so let me just try and find where it is a minute. There it is, so we need to make that, so get the saw blade. I remember where I put it. I definitely got it, I know that. We looked at it a minute ago. It was round here, I know it was. definitely in one of these. Or was it? Ah, no, actually. Yeah, I do know Trailer Park Boys, but I never actually saw it. I think one of the memes has been used to describe me by Moose, I believe. Right, so we should be about ready to make this arm. Should have taken the arm with me rather than go hunting for it every 5 minutes. Did I put that in there as well? I can't remember what I actually put away and what I didn't. Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Egypt. Right, we don't want that. Can't remember if it was in here or whether it was in the other menu that you had to make it that. Might have been in this one somewhere. Right, the electronic part I don't have. The screws I can make easily enough. Need to make some Molotovs soon as well, because I'm going to need quite a few of these, I think, to take the bloater out in the school. So I'll have to sort that out in a minute. Oh, I'm sure that the thing was built in here somewhere. Can't remember exactly where now. Right, I'm confusing myself now. I need some drink. That is much better. Right, so we need to find a computer somewhere so I can get what I need. I think there's one up there, but the bandits are up there. And I'd need to get into that lockup. Yeah, I used to be on the hard stuff a lot when I was younger. I used to get through Jack Daniels like it was a can of Coke. Not a good path to go down. That's why I had to stop. Yeah, I gave up when I started getting through a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. That was not good. Why can I not remember where the thing is to build this thing for the saw machine? No, I know. Stupid idiot. It's on the workbench. Fool of a took. Right, where are you? There it is. Perfect. So we've done that. So we need to make some screws, which is easy. We just need some metal for that. Did I put it all back in the vehicle? I think I did. But I think there was some in here anyway. Right, so let's make ourselves some screws. We need one component. Right, that's good. We just need the electronic part for that now, and then that is up and running. So I think we'll put that and that in there. So they are somewhere handy. We can eat that. Marvelioso. Let's see how this is doing. 1.63 litres. So I want to wait until it gets to 2.5 and we can fill this up. Yeah, excellent. I have pretty much everything in the back of my truck, mate. You name it, it's in there. What do we have in this one? This can go in the house, I think. Or shall it go in the house? No, it's not going in the house. That's staying on the van. These are going in the house. Well, I don't know. Am I missing the fax machine? You never know. I may well have one. Better take the batteries and the crowbar. They need to go back in. That one and that one. The Mexi secretary. What, is she Mexican? I went to laugh then and just started coughing. Marvellous. There we go, that one. Perfect. Right. Right, I think I've got a little bit of sorting out to do on this, but I may well do it offline. Before the next stream. And I'm going to find out what I lost to that bug, and I'm going to replenish it. They don't call me Clever Dick for nothing, Dentry. You saw loads of bears. More bears than you can shake a stick at, and you know it. There we go, that's better. So we need 2 more to finish that off. Actually, that can go in the kitchen, which is where I cook up all my gas. You can always buy one from Nardi's special shop. Right guys, I think that'll do us for tonight, won't it? So what I'm going to do is when I'm offline, I'm going to sort those containers out, get them all ready for the next one. And I'm going to replenish the gear we lost to that bug. Simple enough to do. And then on the next one we will carry on trying to get the gear up together so we can go and take on the bloater, because I need to put together some mollies. We can probably burn him out, but they do take quite a bit. They're quite tough, those things. And we need to get the circuit board to finish off our saw bench. TR, I'm just using a pencil over the top of everything you're saying so I can just blank it out and listen to everybody else who's talking sensibly to me, not mentioning bears. I don't know, I think it'd be quite refreshing to have old man back so he can mention mechs, and it just sort of break it up a little bit, you know. Oh, you saved yourself, TR. You saved yourself. Just before I put the pencil across that one, I saw what you wrote. Right guys, remember tomorrow's my night off, and then on Friday we may well be changing it a little bit. We may not be on Surrounded. We might take a little break from that, and I was thinking about doing No One Survived, carrying on with that, because we quite enjoyed that, didn't we? That was quite fun. So that may well be what we go on to. Rez, I think you've banned me about 50 times so far, haven't you? And TR's hardly unfollowed me tonight. It's a very weird night. Very weird. Yeah, have fun with that, Rez. Cleaning up the nonsense of this lot put in there. You realise that's why I gave you the job. I didn't want to do it myself. Right guys, I'm going to go off. I haven't had anything to eat or anything because I got back about 10 minutes before I had to start this stream. So, all the best for that, Rez. I hope it goes well for you, mate. I know it will. It will go well for you. We all know it will. So let us know how you get on anyway, mate. Of course it's because I love you, Rez. course it is. Yeah, seriously though, Res, good luck with it, mate. Hope it all goes well. Yeah, I forgot how much fun it was, to be honest, Entry. That's why I want to jump back into it again and do a little bit with it. Have a good laugh with it. So, right. As I said, I'm getting off now. Time to go and get something to eat. So, have a great rest of your day, guys. And have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you all here, hopefully, on Friday night. So, have a good one. And I will see you all on the flip side. Catch you later.